Hello, I'm Chris. In this video, we're going to have a look at when to enter busy roundabouts. If you're missing safe opportunities and unsure when to go, then this video's for you. Hesitating at roundabouts is quite common when you're learning to drive, as you need to work out quickly when to go. And it's especially difficult as a lot of other drivers don't signal when they should, or they signal incorrectly. To help, I'm going to show you how I anticipate other vehicles, not by relying on other drivers to signal properly, but by looking out for other more subtle clues. With practice and experience, you'll soon be making the correct decision to either stop as it's unsafe, or go as there's an opportunity. Now, the examples that I'm going to demonstrate were safe for me at the time, but every situation is different. As always, it's highly recommended that you get lots of practice with a qualified driving instructor, and only take opportunities to go that are safe and don't affect anyone else. How we approach and prepare for the roundabout is really important. We first need to identify that there's a roundabout ahead. Look out for any signs. And now we can see the roundabout. You have to give priority to traffic approaching from your right, unless signs, road markings, or traffic lights direct you otherwise. But be careful not to only look to the right as you approach the roundabout and decide to join, as another vehicle in front might stop suddenly at any time, and you don't want to hit the back of them. If you feel that roundabouts are a little overwhelming and there's too much to do, then try approaching them a bit slower to give yourself time. At the next roundabout, I'm following the road ahead, checking my mirrors to see who's near me and what they intend to do. Don't need to signal an approach as I'm following the road ahead. I'm in the correct lane, braking gently, and now I'm checking the roundabout early to see how busy it is. If you observe too late, then you won't be ready for opportunities to move on to the roundabout. I'm looking to go, but always prepared to stop. Keep checking not only to the right, but also ahead. Don't assume that the vehicle in front is going to go when you think they are, as they could stop for any reason. Check my mirrors and signal to exit. That was a brief guide on how to approach a roundabout. If you want more information on which lane you need, or when to signal, then have a look at our other roundabouts video as it might help. For now though, let's go and have a look at when to go at busy roundabouts. I'm creeping forward slowly in traffic. Looking ahead, looking to my right, looking ahead. Looks quite busy. I'm waiting for a car now to exit towards where I've come from. This silver car gives me an opportunity. But how could I tell that silver car was coming off to give me a chance to get on? Well, let's have another look in slow motion. The first car is coming round the roundabout. I can tell because of the angle of their car and where they're steering. Whereas the silver car has more of a straight angle and their front wheels are dead straight. Never assume they're coming off though. Always keep checking. At this next roundabout, it looks like there's just a continuous line of traffic that wants to enter the roundabout. I'm waiting for a vehicle to come round and block them. This van is leaving and blocking them, I can go. But how did I know that van was coming off to give me a chance to get on? Well, let's have another look. I'm not relying on the other driver to signal, but have a look at the van's angle and the front wheels are straight. I've now got a second to react. The van blocked the stream of vehicles on my right and gave me a great opportunity. Observing early at this roundabout, I can see that everyone's leaving, so I can enter the roundabout. There's a car directly to my right, but the car is being blocked by this bus that is leaving the roundabout, which means I can get on. With this slow motion replay, have a look at the angle of this bus. Looks pretty much straight. Front wheels are straight. Good chance for me to go. Sometimes there just isn't anyone to block the vehicles on the right, and in this situation I've just got to wait for the stream of cars to finish and then go. So far we've seen how another vehicle leaving the roundabout towards where you've come from can sometimes give you an opportunity to get on, but not every time. At this roundabout, the van is coming off, but the van behind it is starting to accelerate, so I'll have to give way. These two cars are coming off, but there's vehicles on the inside lane I have to give way to. This car's coming off, and I've got time to get on. Every roundabout and situation is different, so be careful and don't take any unnecessary risks. I'll leave this next roundabout up to you. Would you stop or go? I'm turning left at the roundabout, but my view is blocked by this van, so I'm just going to wait for the van to move first. Now I can see it's clear, I can go. This next roundabout is in slow motion. Would you enter the roundabout now? Or wait for this next car? I'm turning right at the roundabout. This vehicle's coming off so I can get on. Make sure that you never cause another driver to slow down, stop or swerve. If you feel like you might, then stop and don't go. There's nobody behind me, and I'm going to deliberately hesitate at this roundabout. Would that have been a chance? What about this one? That one? Don't just look at the vehicles directly to the right, but look at the ones coming round, like this dark coloured vehicle. To move quickly onto a roundabout, you need to be confident with the pedals. The last thing you want is to be stalling at a roundabout. If you're not very confident, then practice some roundabouts at a quieter time. Look at these two cars coming round the roundabout. They're straightening their wheels, the angle of the car is straight, gives me a great opportunity. There's no one behind, so I'm going to deliberately hesitate again to see if you spot the opportunity. Would that have been one? What about that? This vehicle's coming off, and the car behind it was far enough back for me to go. Some new drivers wait until they get right up to the give way line before they start looking to the right, by which time they're not prepared, so observe early and spot those opportunities. Another busy roundabout, I've got a vehicle in front of me. Looks like the bus is coming off, but what's behind the bus? There's a van, they're coming off as well, a good opportunity. But how did I know the van was coming off? Well, let's have another look. Have a look at the angle of the van. The front wheels are dead straight. They're not coming round the roundabout to affect me, and I can go. At this roundabout, there's a silver car directly to my right, so surely I have to wait for it. Well, the silver car is waiting for another vehicle coming round the roundabout. There's no one affecting me, so I don't need to stop. I'll have to give way to the first two cars, but the third one is coming off and blocking the vehicle to my right. Have a look at the difference between these two vehicles. The white car is coming round the roundabout, so I'll have to stop for it, whereas the dark blue vehicle is coming off and blocking the person to my right. The white car is keeping much closer to the roundabout and it's leaning over slightly as it comes round, whereas the dark blue vehicle is straight, front wheels are straight, and they're pointing towards where I've come from, so they'd be blocking the vehicle to my right and I can go. But never assume they're coming off. Always check and double check. Be aware of motorcyclists and cyclists on roundabouts, as they're a lot harder to see. You can also expect horse riders on roundabouts too. Would you take this opportunity? It's rush hour, very busy, a big queue of vehicles wanting to enter the roundabout. I'm looking for a vehicle that's coming round the roundabout that's going to leave and block them. This car is coming off, blocking them, I can go. There's a bus on the right, but they're being blocked by this black car, so I can go. Giving way to the white van. But there's my opportunity. Would you stop or go on this one? Another good opportunity, but always double check and only go when it's safe. Roundabouts get better and better with experience, so get plenty of practice with a qualified instructor. A lot of vehicles waiting on the right, but it looks like a good opportunity for me. The van's coming off, I can go. If you're in any doubt that it's safe to go, then wait. It's not worth the risk. One coming round, and two coming off. The good thing about large roundabouts is that you have a clear view. Don't forget on approach to the roundabout to check your mirrors, indicate if needed, not only look to the right, but look ahead as well. There's no one behind me, so I'm going to deliberately hesitate at this roundabout and see if you spot the opportunity. Did you spot that one? Would you have gone then? You've really got to use your anticipation skills to work out what the other driver's going to do next. Observe the roundabout early. Be ready. But if you're in any doubt that it's safe to go, then don't take any risks. It's always better to stop. Approach the roundabout slowly, and you might not have to come to a complete stop. Just before the next roundabout is a zebra crossing that some new drivers ignore as they get distracted by the roundabout. Make sure the crossing is clear first, scan both sides, and then look to see that it's safe to enter the roundabout. When you go to exit this roundabout, there's another zebra crossing. So again, check both sides, be ready to stop. Mini roundabout ahead. A little bit tricky to see to the right, just creeping out carefully. Worth a quick glance to the left as well. All safe. I'm trying that roundabout again. I'm following the road ahead, giving way to the right. Car opposite is turning now, giving way to them. And now I can start creeping. Quick check to the left for anyone going when they shouldn't. That was a lot of roundabouts. Really hope you found this rough guide of when to go at roundabouts useful. If you did, then please subscribe as it helps us to make more videos. As usual, it's highly recommended that you take driving lessons with a qualified driving instructor. Thanks a lot for watching, keep safe on the road, and see you on the next video.